Hey guys, Sethly here, back with another Apex Legends video. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. In this video, we're going to be going over a new PC client patch that went live today. This isn't really the biggest patch ever, but it does have a lot of super important stuff. And honestly, after reading this, I was really happy, especially since I didn't expect a patch like this to come out until Season 2. But they are listening to the community and they have rolled this patch out for PC. But I do want to say they did say it is a client patch for PC only that addresses a few issues, but they did say at the end of the Reddit post they wanted to make these changes before putting them out on all platforms, so they'll continue to monitor player feedback, and if they're seeing improvement with these changes, they'll roll them out for PS4 and Xbox at the launch of Season 2. So if you are a console player, don't worry, this patch will come to you guys as soon as they know it is ready for console. But let's get right into the patches. The first one is probably one of the most important ones. They made data center improvements to make the list easier to understand and use. The first change that they made is that the list will now be sorted by ping by default, which is absolutely amazing to hear. I don't know why that wasn't a thing in the beginning, but I'm glad they finally have added it. The next thing is the selected data center will be highlighted in orange, because previously when you focus data centers, they would be highlighted in gray for some reason, which makes absolutely no sense. As well as right-clicking a data center will no longer make it look selected, because previously right-clicking wouldn't actually select the data center, but it would still look highlighted in the section, which they said could be very confusing, and it absolutely was extremely confusing. For some reason they had it so the selected data center would be in gray and other ones would be in orange, which made no sense, but finally they have made that change. The next huge change is that they made it so clients will now send user input to the server at a higher rate, which is absolutely gigantic for netcode stuff. They are actually making huge improvements, and to give you guys a little background on this, Apex has honestly had one of the worst netcodes in any modern shooter for the longest time, creating a ton of network lag. I'll show on screen a Reddit post that showed the network lag and the netcode of all modern shooters, and it got 7.5k upvotes and clearly showed that the community actually does notice this and they want a fix. So it's good that Respawn are actually listening and they have made this fix. The last change is the code leaf error. They do say that there is still some work to do on their end to nail down what is causing that error, but in this patch they're adding more telemetry to help them identify specifically how this error is being caused. They said you may start to get a code net error instead of code leaf, and that is actually intended and part of the telemetry they did add. They said they'll be continuing to investigate this issue and it remains a priority. Somebody replied to this Reddit post of the patch notes for this PC client patch, and they said clients will now send user input to the server at a higher rate. Finally, improvements, which is awesome. It actually is improvements. And then somebody else replied saying actually it was higher at the beginning, they lowered it, got called out on it, now it's back. But a developer replied that it was an unintended bug as a part of hit registration fixes, so it's good that they did realize this and they have made that change. But that's pretty much it for this patch. It's not really huge, but the fact that they are making data center improvements as well as netcode improvements and connection between the server and the client is absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to play some more Apex and really try out this patch. Make sure to let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about these changes. I think it's absolutely amazing because they're actually listening to the community and making these changes and improvements as fast as they can and giving us actual communication on how they're doing it, when it's going to be happening, and how they are in the process of making some major changes and fixes to bugs. But that's pretty much it. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help me out a ton. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell for daily Apex content. If you guys haven't already, go follow my Twitter at Sethly with 2 Y's and my Instagram at SethlyYT to get some updates on the videos I'm currently working on, as well as see some pretty cool Apex clips. It's been your boy Sethly, and I'm out.